Hey guys, it's up, I am the Sparrow23 and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Ultra Sun Let's Play. In the last episode, we made it here to the big city of the region and we got our asses whooped by Ilima. Because, yeah, I was not really prepared for him to fight us straight after. And not heal us up, so I took preparations. I just gave some Aurum berries to these two lads. Didn't train or anything like in between, so we are just ready to go. I do believe we can just finish him off here with our Pokemon at the moment. So let's see if we are once again ready for his trial by trying and whoop this man's ass. Alright, so Captain Ilima, we are rebelling you and see what we can do this time around. So once again he starts off with the Yungoos. And we are just gonna go for the nice and rock smash. Does decent damage. That does so much damage to me. And we're gonna see, maybe we'll get a critical hit or something. And survive his next attack. Let's see. Oh, he just goes earlier. Alright, you know what? We'll take that for sure. Because that means we can actually kill this thing off with our Rock Smash. Pikipek takes the win. Or Woody. That is very, very good. Gets some experience. Madonna gets to level 12. So he has Smeargle up next. And I think I kind of want to just send Madonna out straight away. I think that might be a smart choice. Alright, and we are going to go ahead and Water Gun this thing. He's going to Leaf Fitch, yes, we know this. Doesn't do that much though. Water Gun does also not a lot. Leaf Fitch keeps going again. We are gonna eat our nice and lovely berry, just so we can hang on for a bit longer. Alright, looks like we'll need like 3 more of those. Smeargle just spamming the Leaf Fitch attacks. Great damage there. And I think we are gonna go for a potion. And then we'll probably need to use another potion just to be safe. Which yes, I will actually do. That's perfect. We literally need 20 health. Which is exactly what a potion gives us. So that's literally just perfect. He's gonna Leaf Fitch me. It's gonna be alright. We tank that, sort of. And we can finish this thing off now with a Water Gun. Beautiful. Alright, now the Smeargle will go down. And we will have beaten Ilima. Straight revenge from last episode where we left off. So that is just beautiful to see. Yes, you have emerged victorious. Yes, we have indeed this time around. You, or should I say you and your Pokemon make quite the interesting team. I do hope you'll come to Verdant Cavern and attempt the trial of Ilima. You can get there from Route 2. That Rotom Dex of yours will show you the way. I bid you alola. Alright, brother. Nice speaking to you then. Alright, so now we are allowed to go to the trial, but we see this nice and totem sticker right there. I do see that item lurking behind, which we can just get through here. So let me just grab it. I don't really know. There's another item right there. Gosh darn it. Like, I know there's a couple important items to grab. I just don't remember where all of them were. Because that's actually one of the big disadvantages I have about this game. I apparently do not have one of the guidebooks for these games. Like, I legit did not know. I didn't buy these books ever when I was a child, so that was kind of crazy. Me finding that out, that was kind of funny. I was like looking around, like, where the hell is it? And I just realized, looked at the cover for the Ultra Sun and Moon books, and I just saw that I basically never grabbed it. Or never got it, rather. And let's see, there's a sticker right there. I remember from walking in this town earlier. So let's sure and grab that. Because like I said, I do want to get to the first threshold of totem stickers, which I do believe was 20. And then we see that TM right there, which we will for sure grab. As you can see, there's nothing at the docks going on this time around. So it's not like we need to do anything of quite the importance here. All I remember that there's 2 totem stickers. One from this. Yes, I just knew it because I remember watching the trailer for Ultra Sun and Moon back in the day. And we saw like that sticker, and that always intrigued me, or I just always remembered where the hell that was. It's kind of funny how I still remember it to this day. And don't worry if I do miss over any of the most important items or anything. I will skim over it in later episodes, like I usually do, and just in case I do miss anything, you know. Right here we do have echoed voice, alright, not the biggest TM win there, but that's fine. Let's get out this place now. And we're gonna go ahead and I would say let's heal up again. Because we did lose a little bit of HP. We also lost, well, 2 orange berries basically during that fight. But it's fine, like I said. These games are actually kind of harder than Sun and Moon. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they are definitely tougher than the normal Sun and Moon games. Which is very, very fun in my opinion. Like, it's just great. Adds more challenge towards the game. Oh, wait for me, Sparrow. Alright, Lily, what do you have to say around this time? We still are not quite out the tutorial phase yet of this game, but we are getting close to it. Oh, I'm glad to see a familiar face. I always get so lost so quickly. I can't figure out the roads here. I can't even buy my own clothes. But you're moving on to your very first trial. You're going to Verdant Cavern? I read something in an old book once. It said that the island challenges were once a journey made to prove yourself and gain the strength to battle against the guardian deities of Alola, like Tapu Koko. The people in Iki Town said that Tapu Koko loves Pokemon battles, didn't they? If we could meet Tapu Koko once more, do you think we would find the answer to why it saved you and Nebby that day, Sparrow? Pew! Oh yes, please take these. They're called revives. Yo, revives? We'll take those, for sure. Always handy items. Sparrow, good luck on your first trial. I hope that goes well for you. Well, hopefully that does go well, right? It looks like this Tauros is back to no good. Sure, we'll give him a pad again. Grab it by the horns. Hell yeah. Looks like that was the correct choice. Maybe old Tauros here can feel your love for Pokemon. He sure seems happy to know you, and yet it still seems to me like Tauros wants to stretch his legs on his own island challenge, huh? And he's dipping again. What? You want to play tag now? The Mille Kahuna never loses friend. Well, alright then. That's crazy, that's crazy. And we have hit Route 2. Look at that. We are entering a new area. They are telling us that there's like Pokemon that will attack us when they are like dead in the grass. They will basically just come quickly after you and make you encounter them, because they are very aggressive Pokemon usually. But we do have this beauty crystal who is blocking our way to the next part of our journey where we need to go. With a cutie fly, which is actually a great lead for my Woody, because we can just pack this thing. Hell yeah. Pack just one-shotted it as well. Beautiful. We are getting a tiny amount of experience and getting to level 12 as well with Woody. That is just beautiful. We want to get as much experience as we want, because as I said, these games are pretty tough. Also, one thing is, I am a very happy man because I am feeling quite a lot better already compared to the last time. The last time when I recorded was like 2 weeks ago now, and I was like getting like really sick, and it turned out I got COVID again, so that was very fun. It's been like 4 years ago since I first got it. The first time around, it wasn't too sick then. But this time around, it actually kicked my ass for like almost a week. It was crazy. But luckily, we are now quite healed up in real life, not just in Pokemon, you know. You're actually okay. I'm doing fine. It was just quite a bit rough on the on my lungs and on speaking and such, which is why I basically couldn't record for a couple of weeks here. Because every time I just spoke for more than like 10-20 minutes consecutively, I was just... My breath was just gone. I had no more, you know, almost no more oomph to go speaking. It was kind of crazy, kind of annoying as well. Because of course, you want to talk sometimes with some people, you know, with some friends in a party. When I was feeling a bit better, and then it just never came to fruition much because I could barely speak, or whenever I was speaking I was just coughing like a madman. So that was just, you know, crazy. Just wanted to let you guys know that I actually did get sick, and yeah, now we're a lot better, which means I am in the mood to do some recording again. I'm very, very stoked to start with playing through this game once again. As I said, it is a much tougher game than the originals, but which is one of the reasons why I honestly love it so much. Rock Smash, lowering my defense. Alright, well, damn. It's not like it's gonna matter, because we're faster anyway, and we 2-tap this thing with Pex. Our Woody getting the smallest amount of experience. Madonna getting to level 13 though. She is getting a nice amount of levels, thanks to the experience share. I did not buy any more... Oh, no, I do have more potions. I was checking the bag for berries, so of course I wouldn't find any potions, you know? Makes kind of sense. Let's see here. We have this woman who is blocking the TM, or not really blocking it, but there is a TM literally right next to her, you know? So let's see here. Pokemon Breeder sends out a Pikachu. Alright, well, you know, that is actually a pretty rough time for my team, this Pikachu. We don't have a lot to do great damage to him. I do believe we will survive whatever electric type this thing moves at us. But Rock Smash, yeah, will not do anything. We do lower its defense though, but he lowers our attack. You know what, that's fine, because honestly he didn't attack us here. So we can just go ahead and Rock Smash. Should do around the same damage, yep. He lowers defense again, that's kind of funny. He's playing nice, which is just fine. He's once again lowering my attack. But we hit stalemates, which is kind of funny. We just lowered each other's stats, that mattered. Which is kind of funny. And now that battle just kind of went nowhere, pretty safely, which is pretty amazing. Always gotta love pulling some handy shit like that. We do get TM100 Confide. Alright, let's see. We do have another trainer right there. The little girl seems to be a trainer, and I do believe that's actually will be all the trainers in this area. Wee, it's a battle. Is it a battle? Well, yeah, of course it is. Malia, preschooler, with a Happini. Yo, this thing's gonna get it's gonna give us some experience for sure, or should give us some experience, you know. I think Peck will probably 2-ko this thing. Maybe Rock Smash would have one-shot it. Oh no, just Peck one-shot it. Of course, yeah, it's stab, makes sense. Get a decent amount of experience, but that does mean we get to level 13. We learn Supersonic. And I actually think I will get rid of Echoed Voice for that. It's not really like we're gonna be pressing Echoed Voice. Anyway, it's special, and we're pretty much a physical boyfriend on this Pokemon. So yeah, we'll get a Super Potion for this, which is actually pretty good. More healing items are always welcomed. Don't know why I decided to go through that grass, but oh well. We do have a Zubat though. That's pretty cool. Always gotta love me some Zubats. Let's make sure we get away from that. Alright, let's go out of the cemetery, because we've pretty much figured out everything what's there to get. So let's go back and grab this stamp right here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's actually one inside that house as well. But it's the item right there is bugging me. I need to get it. We have a Wild Agons. Once again, we are seeing some Agonses. Intimidate? Oh no, it's a good thing that I don't want to mess with you and we're just gonna run away. Just like that, easy peasy, you know? Not searching for trouble. We're not Team Rocket. We get Heal Bell. Or a Heal Ball, excuse me. Every once in a while I still need to cough, you know? It's kinda still in the system. The doctor said it'll be like a couple of weeks. Now I do remember that I'm pretty sure it was this house, right? Or was it not? I guess it's not. Might be in the hotel or something that there's another sticker. I just remember there's a house where there was a sticker on the outside and then on the inside as well. Right by the sea, that's right. Welcome to my wonderful seaside motel. Micro Brawler sure is something, ain't he? He naps passerby to bring them to me so I can send them down by the bay. Though he's actually been a little too good at his job, so I've got no vacant rooms to offer you. But that doesn't mean you've come for nothing. Here, follow me this way. Alright, so I guess we need to follow that man. I do believe there's nothing really of too importance going on there in the motel. See that? Look at that broad, expansive beach. Its name is Big Wave Beach. There are some interesting Pokemon to be found down on the beach, so I suggest having a look. And just so you know, the path to the beach was made by none other than yours truly. That's right, just me and Micro Brawler. That's cool, man. Alola Trial Goer, have you ever seen a surfer before? Alright, new trainer class. What's poppin', my boy? Surfer Carlton. Is he gonna start dancing, you know? The Carlton dance. Incoming. We have Delibird, also not a Pokemon we can handle too well. But we're just gonna hit it as hard as we can with our stab packs. Yep, 2 more. Or just 1 more should do the job. Present, luckily it doesn't do too much. Like, it's just a Delibird at the end of the day, you know? It's not like it's like an Iron Bundle. Because they definitely do not exist yet. Also, what was pretty cool in the last couple weeks as well is the Switch 2 release. So yeah, happy Switch 2 release, everyone. If anyone of you got theirs, I got mine luckily. Didn't pre-order it, but I was lucky to get it like the day after its release in one of the stores. Was managed to just grab it up and scoop it up, and yeah, I've been playing Mario Kart World in the meantime, and it's been a very blast. Very fun blast. Same as the Pokemon games, like they just run so much better on it, especially Scarlet and Violet. It's crazy good now. Like, honestly, so worth it, and it'll be a blast if I can manage to play that someday on the Switch 2 as well. But right here we've got a, hey little cousin, welcome to Big Wave Beach. You've come to exactly the right place if you're looking for some Mantine surf. Mantine surf is just what it says on the box. You climb up on the back of our Mantine and then you surf. Surfing is the best sport where you can enjoy traveling across the ocean waves. Though youngsters like yourself who want to get into the Mantine surfs have to toughen up and show that they can really handle it first. Surfing is a bit of a dangerous sport, to be fair. Come back when you're as tough as a real kahuna, okay? Me and Mantine will be holding our breath in anticipation till you do. Wait, do Mantine breathe? Can they even hold their breath? Well, dang, okay then, I guess. I don't think there's like any other extra trainers here on the beach. So let's just make sure though. I don't think there is. I think these are just some NPCs that are just standing here and not doing much. Maybe this fisherman? Nope, okay, never mind, you know. But we do have this sneaky little cavern here. So let's go inside the cavern. Which we can't do anything yet, because we don't have surf. Should have probably known that. That we would be limited. So let's go back up here. You'd better be ready for Mischief Masters of Team Skull to do some Mantine surfing too. Yarr. Looks like we've got them back. Oh, Team Skull, you know you guys can ride here. What's up with that? We look like kids to you or something? No, the real reason is... Yeah, the real reason is... Every time you try, you keep up those ridiculous dance moves even on Mantine's back, and then you end up in the water. You want us to stop dancing? That's our identity, yo. It's all that we got, yo. Man, forget it, B. We're Team Skull. No one can stop us from acting hard-headed. Yo, that's true. That's actually hella true. Somebody please help these numbskulls away from the Mantines. Oh no, so looks like we actually do need to save this Mantines. Or this Mantine, rather. I love how we can talk to the Mantine. What are you looking at, short stuff? Wait, You're that kid. You want to scrap, tiny trainer? A battle, yo? You might have beat us in Howley City, but we'll put our heads together to beat you this time. Oh damn, for real? What, a double battle? Pretty sure it's not though, it's pretty sure it's just a single battle again. Yes, Team Skull grunt. What do you have this time? A Drowsy. Alright, Mr. Drowsy. We've got our Woody here, who is honestly quite ready to face this Drowsy. Let's go pack this thing. You know, do some nice end stab pack damage. He's gonna pound me, which is just hilarious. And this next pack should take care of the Drowsy already, so yeah. Didn't see the big deal in battling this buffoon once again. Yo, I'm feeling mad annoyed that my team just got destroyed. Yo, that was a bar. That was straight up a bar. Seriously, Home Slice? You're too strong for a kid, yo. Oh, I've gotta go make someone else miserable to feel better. Let's go mess with Lima again, B. I'm down with that. Verdant Cavern's pretty close by anyway. Hey you better listen to what my homie says and drill it in that thick skull of yours. Seriously, you'd better not forget Numbskull. Oh gosh darn it, man. Nice one, kid. Mantine won't be subjected to their terrible surfing skills thanks to you. You're a decent trainer, just like I think from Trial Goro on the Island Challenge. Why don't you take this from me? What do we get? Freshwater. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I bet you could take on Captain Elima's trial with how well you handled that battle. Even Kahunahala would probably say you're ready to take on all of Alola. If he says that you're ready, come back here and we'll get you up on Mantine in no time. Alright, well for sure we're gonna be checking that. Now, is there anything hidden here on the right side? Mantar really chill. I actually don't think so. Now this lady. What a Pyukumuku? That's what they're called, right? Pyukumukus? So I guess you could maybe encounter a Pyukumuku already. It's kinda decent, I guess, you know? And then now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go up, because those stores, you can't do anything with them just yet, so don't be bothered by just checking. You need to spend battle points, or what is it, beach points in this game? I actually think it is. Now, we've actually battled quite a bit with our Peaky Packer, right? So I kinda wanna use Madonna here for a couple seconds. It's been a minute. So let's have her up in front. My Murkrow just loves shiny sparkly things. Yeah, because they're gangsters, bro. They steal. Murkrow steal my brother Stanley. Of course he has a Murkrow, you know, makes sense. Mr. Murkrow, meet my Madonna. Lovely Poplio. We are gonna go for a disarming voice. It's super effective. Might as well just go for it. A critical hit? Brother. Miss me with that shit. Doesn't unfortunately kill because, you know, we don't have it stab yet, which makes quite a difference. Astonish is not gonna do a lot. Disarming voice will kill this Murkrow though. So that is now a Murkrow out and about. He's gone. Madonna level 14 wants to learn Aqua Jet. You know what? I still think we take those. We're not really the physical attacker, but a priority move is always very handy. Alright, so now Poplio got to level 14 just mega quick. Which does make me want to switch to Woody once again. I don't want to move an item. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button still, but it's because I've been playing some other games in between and it's been messing with my brain sometimes. Here we are in the berry fields though. And this guy's gonna give us straight a berry, a Oranberry. Alright. Oranberry's can restore some of the Pokemon's HP. Yes, yes, yes. Sure, I'm interested in becoming a berry master, brother. We need to get a person berry. Actually, don't remember if we already have a person berry or not. But ooh, we have the sticker right here. Oh, was it this building maybe? We have 10 stickers. the silver powder, so if you ever want to buff up your bug type moves, be sure to go for that. Is it? Yes, it's in this house. I know it was someplace around here, bro. This is bringing all sorts of memories back. That's very cool. We are now at 11 stickers. And let's go ahead and inspect this bunches of berries. Yes, we want to gather them all. Yes, more berries. Yes, more berries. Look at that. We got a person berry. Look at that. It's kind of funny. Don't think we can do anything with it yet. I'm just not gonna bother. We're just gonna go walk outside here. Route 2, and look who we have here. Yes, I see. So this way lies Verdant Cavern. It is one of the places in this land filled with the Blinding One's power. Most certainly worth our investigation. Yep, the aura levels are really high. Calm yourself, Saucy. It will be difficult for us to investigate it, though. Since we do not use Pokémon of our own, we will have to think of some other way. Perhaps we could use our technology to find a way to control Pokémon. Maybe I could go in as a trial goer, take on the trial and everything, though I don't have any of those island challenge amulet thingies. Well, damn, looks like they have a plan, but it's not really going to fruition as it seems. And looks like we have a decent route going here, which we need to exploratize a tiny bit. We've got this lady here just sneaking behind that grass, just waiting, chilling. Last Isabella with a fly baby. A fly baby. Nice and fairy type. Don't necessarily have anything for that just yet, but we're just gonna go hit it with our strongest move, which is Stab Peck. Which will be a nice Tuco. Don't know why it Vine Whipped. That's just a weak ass move against me. Nothing to worry about. Fly baby goes down with the heck. As that was meant to be. Meant to happen. Alright. Now we have a super potion. Great. And with that, let's go see what we have behind this place. Oh, okay. Looks like we're getting pulled to how? How's it, Sparrow? Your Pokemon doing alright? Yeah, bro. Well, I know Litten and the rest of my team have seen better days, that's for sure. Come on, Sparrow, let's stop by the PMC. The Pokemon Center. Hell yeah, okay, guess we're stopping here. You know, that Verdant Cavern place, right? I guess it's kinda like secret to Tapu Koko. You aren't even allowed to go in unless you're on your island challenge. Oh yeah, I almost forgot I have something pretty amazing to share with you, Sparrow, you lucky thing. Yo, we got 3 more revives. Hell yeah, brother. Revives are solid items to have. Yeah, well, we kinda know already, you know? We kinda know already. Oh yeah, but you've got that Rotom Dex, right? If you tap it and play with it a lot, that you can use Rotoloto, right? That's right, give me a tap and my eyes flash. Awesome, do it, Sparrow, do it, try it, Rotoloto. Oh, yeah, I guess we need to press the button if it's gonna let it allow me. There we go. And press it again, boom. We just get the boosts, which I do believe is just stat boosts in general. If you click these during a battle, you'll basically just get a stat increase on everything, I'm pretty sure. So it's kinda, they can be broken. There are some XP ones, there are some, you know, handy ones, for sure as well. Some broken ones as well, like that one, for example. Like just an item to basically receive an Omni boost, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of crazy to just, you know, think about, to be honest. Really crazy. And we are honestly almost done exploring this route. But I want to make sure we didn't miss anything. I do believe this is a trainer right here. This farmer. Which I do want to go ahead and fight real quick. Pokemon Breeder J. My boy Jay with a Rockruff. Okay, you know what? This is definitely not a great lead for me, but we're gonna try and stay in and Rock Smash away. I think that will still be decent, you know. We are outspeeding at least, so that's great. Ooh, that damage though. That's amazing damage even. He just leers? Yeah, okay. Thank you, my friend. Thank you indeed. Now we can just go for a nice and safe rock smash. Not even take any damage. Beautiful. Rock Ruff goes down. Woody almost gets to level 14. That would have been really, really nice if we got him to 14 here. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and see what we missed here as an item. Which is another revive. Hey, yo, you know what? We'll take those. For sure, for sure. And one more thing that I wanted to check out is these berry patches. There was a Pokemon feeding on the berries. Hey, yo. A Crabrawler. Alright, we have not seen this Pokemon yet. And I want to catch this thing, because he is actually going to be a member on the team. Yes, sir, indeed. This Pokemon will be on the team. I am very, very excited for it. And yeah, we're going to see where it takes us by this Rock Smashington. He goes for a bubble. That's fine. I kind of don't want to risk another Rock Smash, because if we crit, this thing just dies. And I think we have a Pokeball or 12, so we should be fine by just chucking a couple balls now here. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. Beautiful. We caught our Crabrawler. That is amazing. Woody has now gained the experience. Alright. Crabrawler will be added to the Pokédex. Right, and looks like I'm about to get interrupted. I can almost hear it, I think. So let me just be back in a second. Alright, sorry there for the interruption. Didn't get interrupted for too long though. Yes, we want to give Crabrawler a nickname. And I'm actually going to give him a nickname that may be a bit weird, because once again, it is female. So let me actually just switch it up that way. Normally I named him Jerry, or my Crabrawler, because I don't know why, because I've used one of these in like one of the Nuzlocke formats I played with one of my friends. I named it Jerry because I was watching Rick and Morty back then quite a lot, and Jerry just was, I'd never liked the Pokemon that much, to be honest. And I gave it the nickname Jerry, evolved it, and it actually became an extremely great encounter for me in that game. So let's hope Jessie now, its reincarnation female-wise, will be great. Looks like we got a nice and neutral nature, which, you know what, I will take. I would have loved a speed increase nature, but nice and neutral I will take. This Pokemon is kind of rare to get anyway. If I didn't get it in a great ability, then I would have been needing to reset or wait my game out for like 24 hours, because that's when the berry trees refill their berries once again. But with that though, I will train this Pokemon off screen for you guys to level 14, and I guess same with Woody. We're just gonna get him to level 14, so everybody is nice and 14 before we hit our very first trial challenge, or actual first trial challenge. I'm very excited for that. Hopefully you guys are too. Stay tuned for the next episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun.